The astral plane is a concept often discussed by occultists of all traditions. But what is it? The dictionary defines the word astral as being, quote, related to or resembling the stars. In ancient times, astral spirits were believed to be guardians of the stars, appearing in classical mythology as planetary gods and goddesses, or in biblical lore as angels. A common question for those new to the occult is, what exactly is this astral plane? Many accept its reality without fully reflecting on its significance. Yet any meaningful exploration of the magical path requires a clear understanding of what the astral plane represents. In magical practice, the astral plane is considered the level of existence where cosmic energies take form before manifesting in the physical world. Some modern scientists exploring the multi-dimensional nature of our universe are inching closer to recognizing the astral as an archetypal reality underlying the material plane. To magicians, the astral plane is the shadow world of the deep mind, inhabited by ancient gods, mythical creatures, and archetypal heroes. It is also the domain of our dreams, where vivid, colorful, and often unsettling images emerge. These dreams are fragments of our nightly journeys through the astral realms. Because the astral plane is composed of highly malleable mind substance, it reflects the thoughts and attitudes of those who explore it. A healthy outlook can shape the astral into a beautiful and inspiring place. At the same time, a negative one can create a dark and chaotic environment that reflects unresolved fears and imbalances within the mind. The astral plane represents the realm of raw force, while the material plane embodies structured form. Therefore, the astral realm is seen as the causative plane, the place where the astral double of what we desire is first formed and then it takes shape naturally in our physical experience. For most people, dreams serve as the only natural gateway to the astral plane, as the limitations of the physical body restrict conscious access to this mysterious realm. However, through the practice of astral magic, it is possible to enter this otherworldly dimension intentionally, in a controlled and mindful state. Historically, this practice was known as scrying on the astral, and often involved tools such as showstones, crystals, and magic mirrors. In modern times, practitioners have shifted toward using the power of imagination to create the conditions necessary for astral exploration. This contemporary approach is often referred to as, quote, pathworking, a term that has evolved from the ancient art of astral navigation. In magical practice, pathworking often refers to guided visualization combined with intention, enabling journeys to different realms. The term pathworking also holds a specific meaning within the context of Kabbalistic traditions, describing the ascension on the tree of life, known as the Hermetic tree in my tradition. This ascension is done through the Kabbalistic paths. So to clarify, I use the term astral journeys to describe meditative practices to distinguish them from the purely Kabbalistic work of rising through the planes. This differentiation will help to maintain the clarity between these two interconnected yet distinct spiritual practices. By understanding and navigating the astral plane with intention, practitioners can explore the vast depths of the deep mind, unveiling insight and power from this mystical realm. Astral journeying is a powerful magical practice that often uses meditation to stimulate the imagination, creating vivid, dreamlike visions while the mind remains fully conscious. Usually referred to as guided meditation or fantasy journeying, it is far more profound than simple escapism. For beginners, astral journeys may initially feel like visualizing events as a passive observer. However, as practitioners gain skill and control, they evolve from mere spectators to active participants in these inner journeys. Over time, unexpected experiences may unfold, revealing that the astral plane is not merely a projection of one's mental state, but a reality imbued with archetypal significance. It's so crucial to approach astral journeys with both intent and purpose. This is not a means of retreating into a self-created fantasy world to escape daily challenges. Those challenges will still be there upon your return. Instead, astral journeys should be undertaken with a serious commitment to gain insight or learn something of value, or to alter the forms on the astral plane in order to change things on the material plane. When appropriately executed, astral journeying transcends the confines of guided imagery and transforms into a living, dynamic experience steeped in archetypal symbols, allowing the participant to engage fully with the process. The success of any astral journey hinges on relaxation, willpower, concentration, and imagination. Achieving a relaxed state is essential before beginning. If relaxation proves difficult, you can refer to my plethora of guided meditations to learn how to relax each part of your body one at a time. Only when the mind and body are entirely at ease can the astral journey truly begin. With dedication and the right mindset, an astral journey becomes more than a creative exercise. It becomes a gateway to deeper understanding and magical exploration. Astral journeys are often created using the symbolism of the major arcana or trumps in the tarot cards, offering a safe and guided path towards self-enlightenment. As you explore magic more, you'll discover additional astral journeys that can be incorporated into your practice. Initially, you may need to focus intently to visualize the images that you're creating in your imagination. However, with time and practice, these images will emerge more naturally. I have guided meditations for each of the trump cards that you can use to get you started. You might also experience unexpected phenomena on your astral journeys. Symbols or images you didn't consciously create may appear on their own, and the figures you encounter during your astral journeys may even speak to you. It's a good idea to record these occurrences, as they often hold significance and may provide valuable insights that you don't understand now but will make sense later. As you refine your skills in your astral journeying, you'll begin to reach a point in each journey where the effort of imagination gives way to a natural flow. At this stage, the stream of images, impressions, and symbols will unfold as though guided by a will and purpose beyond your own. When this happens, you'll know that you've established genuine connections on the astral plane and have been acknowledged by those higher powers. Astral journeys can take many forms, one of which is accessing the Akashic records. The term Akasha originates from Eastern traditions and refers to the essence of astral light. Since the astral plane exists as a level of consciousness that precedes physical manifestation, many magicians believe that it holds all the knowledge of the universe. By learning to tune into this plane, one can theoretically access this vast reservoir of information. However, such a concept opens a Pandora's box of possibilities, as not everyone is equipped to interpret or grasp the higher realms of knowledge. Our own intellectual and spiritual development inherently limits our understanding. This serves as a cosmic safeguard, preventing the misuse of profound or arcane wisdom. The Akashic records, said to contain the entirety of universal knowledge since before the beginning of time, are often consulted to uncover details of past incarnations. However, the insights one receives from these inner sources depend entirely on the seeker's level of growth. A superficial curiosity about past lives or a desire for self-glorification, such as claiming to have been a famous or spiritually advanced figure, creates barriers to genuine understanding. These negative motivations would hinder a seeker from gaining authentic insights about their previous cycles of incarnation. A legitimate reason for exploring the Akashic records is to seek answers and resolve any karmic issues that are disrupting your current life. In such cases, access to this cosmic repository of knowledge would be justified and potentially transformative. As you progress in your astral journeys, you may notice changes in the form your guide takes. This figure, who accompanies you as you traverse the astral plane, might shift into someone familiar, perhaps a person you know, love, or trust. Alternatively, they could take on a mythological guise, such as Merlin, the wise wizard of the Arthurian legends, or Anubis, the Egyptian god of the dead. No matter what form your guide assumes, they are a reflection of your own superconscious or higher self, the same presence you always encounter during your journeys. My course on astral projection provides detailed instructions on these types of so-called time travel to other lifetimes. One of the fascinating tools that we use in astral magic is the magic mirror, a modern adaptation of the ancient show stone. Like a crystal ball or a bowl of water, the magic mirror serves as a reflective surface for your inner psychic energies, helping you to connect with the astral realm. Creating a magic mirror is pretty straightforward, even for those without any prior experience in arts and crafts. Once completed, the magic mirror must be consecrated, just like any other magical tool. With your mirror ready, it becomes a gateway for exploring the astral plane, offering profound insight and connection to the mystical energies around you. Detailed instructions for making and consecrating a powerful magic mirror may be found in my free course called Dark Magic. The mirror can be used as an alternative to the imaginary door often visualized as the gateway to the astral plane during astral journeys. To use the mirror for this purpose, place it approximately 2 feet in front of you, level with your line of sight. Ensure that the only source of light is a candle positioned right behind you that is casting a gentle glow. Begin by breathing slowly and rhythmically. Close your eyes and focus on visualizing the room around you in vivid detail. See everything clearly in your mind's eye: the burning candle, the mirror, and your physical form seated before it. Next, imagine your body expanding and growing larger and larger until it fills the entire room. Once you reach this expanded state, reverse the process. Shrink yourself back to your regular size. But don't stop there. Visualize yourself becoming smaller and smaller, gradually reducing in size until you are small enough to pass right through the mirror. Focus on the mirror. Envision yourself moving through it, traveling to the other side. And when you are ready to return, reverse the process, visualizing yourself stepping back through the mirror and expanding again, restoring your body to its regular size. One powerful way to incorporate a mirror into astral magic is for developing psychic vision. To begin, sit comfortably in front of your mirror as you did before and maintain a steady rhythmic breathing pattern. Gently focus on your reflection, allowing your gaze to rest softly on your face as it appears dimly in the mirror. Avoid staring too intensely or refraining from blinking, as these things may cause unnecessary strain. Instead, try to look beyond your reflection as though it were insubstantial, non-existent. If you begin to feel fatigued, stop the exercise and resume it another day. With practice, you will notice your reflection fading, replaced by another face. This face could be the face of a spirit guide, an angel, a departed loved one, or an unfamiliar presence. At times, symbols or images may seem to manifest. The figures in the mirror may communicate through telepathy or thought transference. Yet their voices will always resonate clearly in your mind. In some instances, the voices you encounter may even be audible in the physical space, allowing others nearby to hear them too. Once you've finished using your magic mirror, treat it as you would any other magic tool. Wrap it carefully in a consecrated cloth and store it securely in a designated cupboard or drawer. Never expose the dark mirror to sunlight or intense artificial light, as this can disrupt its energies. The mirror is exceptionally responsive to the rays of the waxing or full moon and can be charged or magnetized by leaving it under direct moonlight for short or extended periods of time. Astral projection is one of the most renowned practices within astral magic, enabling invisible travel through the material plane and beyond. At its core, this practice is rooted in the ancient belief that the human body possesses an astral double, a subtle, less dense replica of the physical form. The astral double represents a spiritual essence that vibrates at a higher molecular frequency, allowing it to transcend physical limitations. Unlike the physical body, the astral double is not bound by the rules of the material world. It can pass through solid objects, move at the speed of light, and explore realms of existence that are inaccessible in waking consciousness. Through astral projection, the astral double can detach from the physical body in a process often described as a conscious out-of-body experience. This detachment allows the practitioner to navigate freely, transcending the barriers of time, space, and the material world. For centuries, astral projection has been used as a spiritual tool to explore higher dimensions, connect with universal energy, and gain a broader understanding of the universe. Practitioners often describe the experience as one of incredible freedom and clarity, as the limitations of the physical world dissolve and new possibilities emerge. The practice of astral projection has been a cornerstone of spiritual traditions across cultures and eras. Ancient Egyptian texts, for instance, described the Ka, a spiritual counterpart to the physical body that could travel independently. Similarly, Hindu and Buddhist philosophies discuss the concept of subtle bodies, or energy layers that can navigate higher planes of existence. These ideas have persisted in modern metaphysical practices where astral projection is seen as a pathway to connect with the divine, access spiritual insight, and explore the nature of consciousness. Under normal circumstances, the astral body and physical body remain closely tethered. This connection ensures that while the astral double may wander, it always has a home base to return to. However, in moments of severe illness, sudden trauma, or near-death experiences, the astral body can temporarily separate from its physical counterpart. Many individuals have reported spontaneous astral projection during unconscious moments such as during surgery, after a car accident, or while suffering from a high fever. These experiences often are described as a sensation of floating above one's physical body, observing the scene below with detachment and a sense of curiosity. One recurring theme in astral projection accounts is the so-called silver cord, a concept found in many spiritual traditions. This metaphysical tether is said to connect the astral body to the physical body, much like the umbilical cord connects a fetus to its mother. As long as the silver cord remains intact, the astral body and the physical body are said to be securely linked, ensuring the practitioner can safely return from their journey. Upon physical death, however, this cord is believed to sever, releasing the astral or spiritual body from this earthly vessel permanently. This process is sometimes thought to occur immediately or within 3 days of the cessation of physical functions. This 3-day time frame holds significance in many religious and spiritual traditions. Astral projection is not limited to spontaneous experiences and can be practiced consciously. There are various techniques practitioners can use to project their astral body intentionally. These methods often include deep meditation, visualization, and relaxation techniques designed to quiet the mind and attune the practitioner to the subtle vibrations of the astral plane. My free course in astral projection covers these methods in great detail, providing step-by-step guidance for anyone interested in starting this transformative journey. The benefits of astral travel extend beyond personal exploration. Some practitioners use astral projection to access the Akashic records. Others employ tools like magic mirrors to enhance their astral experiences, allowing them to see and interact with energies and entities on the astral plane. With practice, astral projection can become a powerful tool for understanding magic, expanding spiritual awareness, and connecting to the universal energy flow. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Respect is paramount when engaging in astral travel. Just as we honor boundaries and privacy in the physical world, the same principles apply in the astral realm. Intruding on someone's personal space without their consent, often referred to as astral spying, is not only unethical, but also carries significant spiritual consequences. Practitioners must approach astral magic with integrity, understanding that respect and consent are the cornerstones of any spiritual practice. Astral projection also has its challenges. Beginners often struggle with maintaining focus and overcoming the fear of leaving their physical body. The sensation of separation can be unsettling, and many first-timers report feeling a pull as their energy body begins to detach. This is entirely natural and typically fades with practice. Grounding techniques can help ease these concerns and ensure a more smooth experience. Additionally, the astral plane itself is vast and varied, filled with both light and shadow. Practitioners may encounter benevolent entities, but they also may come across energies or beings that feel unsettling. It is critical to cultivate a strong sense of self and set clear intentions before beginning any astral journey. Protective practices, such as those taught in my astral projection course, ensure safety while exploring the astral realm. While the concept of astral projection may seem far-fetched to some, it has become increasingly accessible thanks to modern resources and training. Books, online courses, and guided meditations have demystified this practice, making it approachable for anyone willing to learn. With a strong imagination and clear visualization skills, the techniques of astral travel are within reach for both beginners and advanced practitioners. As you explore this practice, you'll find that it offers not only a deeper connection to the astral plane, but also an enhanced understanding of your spiritual potential. Astral magic remains one of the most fascinating and transformative forms of magical practice. It combines imagination, intention, and spiritual exploration to open doorways to new dimensions and understanding. Whether you're exploring the astral plane, accessing the Akashic records, or simply seeking a new perspective, astral magic is a powerful practice for expanding your perception of reality. With respect, practice, and a sense of adventure, these ancient arts can become an integral part of your magical practice. Make sure that you check out the video description for links to my astral projection course and my dark magic course, which will give you many techniques on working astral magic. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, blessed be.